these dark color clouds start falling from the sky.
I am so done. Look at the chicken eye. Yeah, I'm so done. Like, Popeyes. Seriously, Popeyes?
Welcome back to the channel, family. It's your guy Trip 5 back again with another compilation video. Make sure you guys leave a like, and if you're new, subscribe so you could join the tribe. Let's jump right into it, y'all.
This video should terrify you. She's part of an experiment, but she doesn't know it. You see, these people are in on it. So every single time they hear a beeping noise, they stand up. It only takes until about the third time before she folds and stands for no reason. Now here's where it gets really crazy. One by one, each one of the people leave the room. And now she's all by herself. And the same beeping noise goes off, and look, she stands. Now they bring somebody new in that was not a participant. Remember, she wasn't a participant. She stands up. At first he ignores her. He asks why. She says everybody was doing it, so she thought she was supposed to. He doesn't quite understand what's going on, but look what he does. He stands. More new people come in, and they all start to stand as well. And remember, all of this started from some fake ass rule that made no sense. And this experiment is exactly why you should think for yourself. This is how bullshit spreads. One person does it, and then everybody else follows without asking any questions. Then, it becomes the new normal. This is messed up because this is exactly how families pass down bad habits and how entire cultures can be built on lies. Critical thinking is so important because once you stop thinking, you're no longer living your life. You're just another sheep in the herd.
You know, this just goes to show you that people follow certain things without even truly knowing the meaning behind it. I feel like this happened to everyone at least one time in their life. And I think this is exactly how society got to where it's at today.
This footage is seriously freaking people out. A thermal camera was set up on a mountain, a place that's supposed to be completely off limits. No hikers, no houses, nothing. But around midnight, the camera picked up two human figures. One was clearly chasing the other. They ran through the trees until the heat signature vanished, and then something even stranger happened. The camera suddenly caught what looked like buildings, a small cluster of houses sitting right in the middle of that restricted zone. Thing is, there are no houses on that mountain. None. Then, about an hour later, the lens shifted to the summit, and this time, there were 9 people standing there. One of them was dragging another body behind them like they were pulling someone who couldn't walk. Officials said no one was supposed to be there. So now people are asking, who were they? And more importantly, what was happening up there? What do you think that camera really captured?
It took me a little while to realize why Popeyes give me a whole chicken head, bro. This is the beak. Yo. Oh my God, it's a chicken head. I am so done. Look at the chicken eye. Yeah, I'm so done. Like, Popeyes. Seriously, Popeyes? Oh my, oh no, I forgot down for this. Oh no, I forgot down for this. We can't believe. My appetite gone. I can't believe.
Damn, they just took a chicken and threw it in a deep fryer and served it on a platter. You know, this gotta be a different country because the chicken in America don't look like that. What would you do if this happened to you?
No way. That's an albino buck. Wow. Unbelievable.
President Putin came out and said that he has proof the American people are being fed each other without us knowing that we being fed each other. He also said, yeah, you heard me right. He's saying that we being fed each other without us knowing that we being fed each other. He also says he has proof. Now, personally, I don't want to hear no accusations like this. I'm going to need to see the proof, President Putin. If you have that proof, please release that proof. He also saying that he could also prove that what we know about 9/11 was a lie, and we was told a lie. He said he got video, audio, satellite footage all across the board that could prove that we've been lied to. And then you can't come out with accusations like this and not release the proof for that. So we gonna need President Putin to be able to release that information so that way we can see that proof. You mean to tell me this whole time we've been thinking we've been eating some orange chicken and chicken fingers, but really we've been eating orange toes and finger fingers? And if we really been eating each other, wouldn't that be cannibalism? And is that the reason that I can't gain no weight? Because everybody that I've been eating got a high metabolism?
Bro, I'm tripping right now because, like, I was just trying to trim some of the fat off my chicken, and I started realizing, don't this look like a human foot, or am I tripping right now, bro?
Nah, that's crazy. It's like the food is getting worse and worse every year. You have to be aware of what you buying nowadays. And you know, to be honest, he probably still cooked up that chicken foot.
What would you do if somebody fed you a steak that was pure mush? That's the inside of the steak. The whole steak just turns to mush. Y'all, there's a reason why I don't eat out. I just got a family meal from Roadhouse for my nephew because it's his favorite place in the whole world. I put that in my mouth and I thought I was going to hurl all over the place. Look at this steak. First of all, when I went to cut it, it just flopped. It's all cooked like differently, but look at the texture. It's like there's no sinew. What in the world is this? It was just mush in my mouth. When I went to bite into it, it was like mashed potatoes or pate and it has not necessarily a rotten smell, but like a funky smell. Like that's the inside of the steak. I don't think that's a steak. What was just sent to me? Like, this is, of course, it was brought to me because I've been sick, so I'm not in a position to look at that. It's just mush. I'm not in a position to drive it back up there. So can somebody tell me what that even is? And why? Have you ever seen a steak that just mushed like that? I put a bite of it in my mouth. I almost threw up all over the place. So somebody tell me what it is that I got. Tag Roadhouse in the comments, and maybe they can help me understand what in the world it is that I got.
This happened in Indonesia, where these dark color clouds start falling from the sky. I'm sure this is something that these people don't see every day. So this guy shooting the video made sure he stopped and followed one of these things down to the ground. If you were in this situation, would you get this close to this thing? Taking a look at it, looks like there's lots of dirt and grime inside this big patch of bubbles. How safe would it be to get so close to this cloud? Would it be safe for him and his family? And how does this happen? How does so much dirt and grime get in the atmosphere to where is this a cloud, just like soap suds, but it's thick enough to gather enough to bring it down, and it almost looks like a stone or just something very polluted. I'm not sure what's in the air. What do you think this is? Leave your thoughts below.
You know, this video was confirmed that it wasn't AI. Like, this really happened. A couple black clouds just randomly fell to the ground. Where do you think it came from? Do you think it's chemical waste, or do you think it's something different?
Y'all, this flood that just took place in Mexico for the past couple of days is a lot more severe than the media is leading up. Matter of fact, the media is not even speaking up about this. I feel like this is another Hurricane Helene incident. Remember the incident that happened with Hurricane Helene in Asheville, North Carolina? This is literally another. Look at this, y'all. It's another incident. And once again, the media is silent. Do you guys know it's been 12,600 people that are unalived in this situation, and 32,000 people are missing? I bet you guys didn't know that. You guys didn't hear about that. Look at the destruction that this flood has caused all over Mexico. This is my goodness. And the crazy thing about it is there's a lot of destruction happening all over the planet, and the media is silent. The infrastructure of Mexico is completely ruined.
12,600 dead so far. 32,400 missing in Mexico. The storms, the hurricane, the flooding, a lot of displaced families, a lot of people people missing, 32,400, and confirmed deaths, 12,600.
There's a lot of cataclysms that's taking place around the planet that the media is completely silent on. It first started with Asheville, North Carolina, and it's a continuing thing. It's an ongoing thing. They're not speaking up about a lot of these things, but yet they want to talk about No King's Day and the government shutdown and all that. What about these lives lost? 12,000 people, yo? And then the fact of the matter is, they still haven't confirmed how many people were confirmed dead in the North Carolina Asheville incident. I believe this is a new norm, y'all. I truly believe this is a new norm. I've been telling y'all the shift is here, man. This is crazy. Let me know what you guys think about this video, y'all. Let's continue to get it. Peace in.
They told us the world was mapped, but in 1587, something appeared that wasn't supposed to exist, a landmass drawn beyond the known world, etched in ink before satellites, before exploration, and then erased. This map, found in the archives of old nautical charts, shows continents beyond our recorded borders. Some historians claim it's just artistic imagination. I call bullshit. But why did later versions remove these lands entirely? And why do the coordinates match ancient sailor logs that vanished from royal record books? This detail is too precise, too intentional to be coincidence. Scenes of giant sea monsters, mermaids, hell, even the Leviathan. What did the cartographers of 1587 really see? And who ordered the world to forget? Because maps don't lie. People do. This is for entertainment purposes only, but ask yourself, what else have they drawn out of our history? Like, follow, and share for more hidden truths. And remember, we're building.
You know they done lied to us about everything else. How you know they done lying about the map that they giving us? And you know there's a lot of hidden maps floating around on the internet right now. What if those are the real maps of how the planet looks? That would be crazy.
This is fucked up. Yo! Dude, did you... Oh, I thought the wind turbine sticking out the top. Yeah, right, dude, that I was so gassed on that earlier, watching it spin.
I'm putting my life in danger by doing it. I don't feel good about this. I feel guilty as hell. This is why I'm sharing it. But there's a 3-letter agency. The letters are I, A, and C. I'm sure you can do the math on that. And I'm sure you've heard the term G-Stalked or getting followed. I get paid $10,000 a month by that organization to follow people. All I have to do is follow one person a day, make sure they see me, take a video, send it in. I have a tracking app on my phone. I can see at least 100 people a day. And I get to pick who I follow. All I have to do is make sure they see me and send in the video. That's it. Just doing some creepy shit. Share this, like this, send it to your homies. If you called someone crazy for getting G-stalked, sorry, dude. It's real.
I called it before it happened, and some of y'all got the nerve to say I was crazy. I bet you they won't be in the comments on this post.
So you can see there's nobody out there, right? Really nobody out there. Now watch what happens when I step outside. As soon as I step out, watch. All jogging now, all of a sudden. I just showed you outside, bro, before I came out. General, we ready? Let's go. Move on, huh? Yeah.
You know, people will call you crazy for thinking this, but this exact same thing has happened to me as well. There was this one time I was in this restaurant and nobody was in there, and I was talking for like a couple minutes, and then I turned around and the line was damn near out the door. That shit spooked me. So, you know, be aware of your surroundings, because that might be happening to you as well.
An investigation has been launched after 300 piles of human remains were found in the desert outside Las Vegas. Sources involved in the operation believe the piles were probably dumped by a funeral home business. Nevada law does not ban individuals from scattering ashes on public land, but federal regulations forbid businesses from dumping cremated remains on federal land on a commercial scale.
You know, they didn't say 300 people. They said 300 piles. So imagine how much bodies was really in there. Do you think that was really from a funeral home? Or do you think it's something deeper than that?
Remember when I said I lived on top of an old castle fort because of this long, low wall that seems to be made of old material? Well, I want you to think about this for a second while you look at this tree right there. There's about 500 trees on my property. Look at this main one, okay? Let's just look at that tree right here, which is pretty tall. Okay, look at this. Tabi-tabi po, nuno. See that right there? That's not the bottom of a tree. This is the top of a tree where it starts branching out. This is a top of a tree. The trunk of this tree is way, way deep. Let me back up. Way, way deep. Okay, again, that splits out. Okay, a tree has roots, and then a trunk, and then it branches. That is a top of a tree. There's the branches. So the trunk goes really deep, probably 2/3 of the way down, right? The ratio of trees. That definitely backs up my theory of this low wall being atop of some sort of castle fort. All of these trees, none of them have roots. They're all buried. Look behind me. Buried. Which is really weird that my HOA has one rule, and it's no digging. You know I'm gonna dig. I'm gonna find the gate to this castle and the roots of that tree. I think this entire place was an old fortress. These are all the tops of the trees. Look at that. None of them have roots. They're all buried. All right, I need me some shovels and some Smurfs. Look up Tartaria so you can catch up to where I'm at. Tartaria, the mud floods, the world fairs, Cabbage Patch Kids, the orphan trains, all of that. I figured it out.
buildings back then were advanced. The buildings today are trash. They was made out of limestone and copper. Today it's just concrete and glass. These buildings had crystals and energy. These keeping your energy trapped. They charging an arm and a leg for these bosses. You must be think we just some rats in the lab. These buildings had sacred geometry. Sound vibrations was healing our body. These buildings don't hold any energy. Literally dead. We living in coffins. Bitch, these buildings had domes and finials, pulling cosmic electricity straight from the air. These buildings got flat ass tops with no creativity. Damn, they do not even care. Like damn, what? These buildings was it for real. These buildings is shit for real. Step in these and you will get healed. Step in these and you will be killed. These niggas don't care how we feel. That's why I gotta go outside now and ground. Shit is to someone so they know the deal. I'm putting you down. I'm putting you on. I'm putting you down. I'm putting you on. I'm putting you down. I'm putting you on. I'm putting you down. I'm putting you on.
You know, if you realize all of the new buildings are built in squares or rectangles, and when you living inside a square, it dampens your energy. This is why all the old buildings was built with like a pyramid shaped top, so the energy could flow. You know, shout out to him though for teaching through the music.
Боже. Кто? Кто такой? Кто такой красивый?
My soul on this one. I know it sounds weird. But you leave your soul for something like this.
The video you just saw is Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson practically admitting he might have sold his soul. Don't you find it strange that at the end of the 90s he was nobody? He was a broke wrestler, no contracts, nothing that could lead him to success. Then, overnight, his career exploded. He ended up in the WWE, in Hollywood, all that with millions of fans. It straight up looks like a miracle. Except the video you just saw confirms the whispers that have followed his image. The Rock's career wasn't due to luck, but to a pact. They say he was offered this price: 20 years of glory, of strength, of muscle, and 20 years without a single scandal. Thanks to that, he became the symbol of The Rock. His body looked superhuman, his endurance almost unreal, but no one ever gives anything for free. Someone always comes back to collect. And so this year, everything changed for him. Remember, he made a frightening public appearance, looking exhausted, thinner, stripped of the mass that defined his whole persona. All his fans were shocked. But wait, the most shocking part is that according to the contract, after his 20th year, he has to give back everything he was given. And strangely enough, it's been exactly 20 years since we started to know him. Look at what he looks like today, and you won't believe it. So is the video I showed you proof of all this? Is it simply age and stress, or has the terrible payment for his pact already begun?
You know, if this was to be true, that would be crazy. You know, what's so significant about the number 20? Why not 10 or 15? And you know, if this was true, think about all the people who accepted this same deal.
Yo, it's raining in one spot. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. It's nothing in the air. Hold up. Is it really? No. Yo, it's nothing upstairs. Yo, look, it's literally raining in one spot. Look. Well, let me go stand under it for good. There's no rain nowhere else but right here. And it's rain because it smells like rain. Like, you can smell it. It smells like rain. Like, what? And then what's even weirder is this car is sitting here with the lights on. Nobody's inside. And the lights are blinking. Whoa. Like, what? This is just baffling. Anybody know what's going on here? Let me know. Everybody's just like genuinely confused. There's not raining over here, but it's raining right here. I'm so confused. Yo!
You know, it's literally raining in one spot. Is this what they call a glitch in the matrix? Because what other explanation do you have for this? You know, Google will probably tell you some bullshit. But there's something that's happening that they're not telling us. And this is probably like the third video I've seen of this happening.
Yo, everything is fake, man. The media's fake, the jobs are fake, the money's fake, politics fake, religion's fake, people are fake, friends are fake, everything is fake. Nothing is real anymore. We have traded authenticity for convenience. We have traded truth for comfort. And we're surrounded by the illusions that we helped build. The media is feeding you fear. The job is draining your soul. The money's being printed from nothing but controlling everything. The politics is dividing you into teams that both work for the same system. Religion is telling you to find God outside yourself. Your friends are following trends more than they follow truth. And the family stopped talking once technology gave them better distractions. You scroll more than you feel. You post more than you speak. You know more about strangers online than your own blood. The science lies when there's money involved. Pharma profits when you're sick. And NASA is selling you dreams while the whole world is burning. Everything that's supposed to help you hurts you. Everything that's supposed to unite you divides you. And everything that's supposed to make you smarter is making you dependent. We've forgotten how to be human. We've lost touch with nature, with silence, with each other. We're seeking truth in systems designed to hide it. And the only way to get out, man, is to going back in. Back to presence, back to truth, back to real connection. And it starts with awareness. You got to question it all. You got to unplug from the things that drain you and reconnect with the things that ground you. You got to talk to your people. You got to touch the earth, hug a tree, listen more than you scroll. Because the system is going to continuously win when you forget who you are. But the moment you remember it, you're going to break it. So remember, tribe, it's always about leaving people better than we found them. So we got to help the people unplug from this. Open their eyes and seek truth over comfort always. Until tomorrow, tribe, namaste.
All right, y'all, I'm about to blow your mind. So I'm sitting here meditating. You see my mat? I'm under these trees here, but I was about to get up, and before I got up, this leaf went boom right here at my feet. I turned it over, and I noticed this brown piece here is not a part of the green leaf. It's an old leaf that was already dead that is connected to the green leaf that is still alive partially. Come on now, follow me now. And you see that the green leaf is literally holding on to this dead leaf, and it's causing it to die partially as well. This is us, y'all. If we don't let go of the old shit, we're going to die partially with our old self as well, instead of being anew and live in our new highest version of ourselves, y'all. Ooh, I just told y'all something now. Drop in the comments if you're picking up what I'm putting down, y'all. And the leaf still won't let that shit go. And it's dying from it. Have a blessed day, y'all. I just said a word. I just preached. I'm finna pass the collection plate right now. Lock the doors. Lock the doors.
Damn, she just cooked with that one. If you don't let go of the old shit, you will never evolve into the person you want to become. You know, I'm gonna leave it at that, though. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Make sure you sub up if you haven't already. We out, y'all.